shotgun. They'll throw to get things going. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second and a couple. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
2nd down, Jackson. Throw here down the field. It will fall incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Rolling right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. To throw right away is Stafford. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw on 3rd down, Stafford, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to...
Now, how about this? It's a fake, and this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down. On play action, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
3rd and long. To throw is Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A first down throw for Jackson. That's into the hands of Lester. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith, they're going to bring him down. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Stafford. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
At their own 20-yard line.
DC, ready? Off the play fake. Jackson. That one caught by Lester. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 7. Play action now. Jackson. Rolling. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
13.
Third and long for Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
You got to catch them all, Mike. That's what you get paid to do. Not every ball is going to be perfectly thrown, and this is a great example. When you give maximum effort on every play on the field, man, it's funny how good things just tend to happen.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready. 32. 32.
Back to throw is Stafford. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Rams first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
A gain of 15.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 35, here's second and 4.
40 got. 280.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3.
180. Hey, give me radar.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Zebra.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Fourth down, Stafford. That's taken in. And he'll take this one in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown in time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now the first carry for King Henry. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
16 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On third down, here's a run by Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. And they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. Jackson. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. Omar Speights. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play.
And he'll take it on in. Rajante Wesker. Touchdown, Baltimore. A on is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. 2nd and 10. They bring Judy in motion.
The 32-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They bring Judy in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Cora. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. The shotgun snap to Stafford. Big strides. Look at him go. Down the right sideline. And he will score. David Njoku. Touchdown Rams. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
see, ready?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Corum to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
40 got. Set. 20. Hey, 50.
To throw is Stafford. That's swung out to Ali. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Monday.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's into the hands of Wester. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after the catch.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Rams 17.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
First down, Stafford. Downfield for Njoku. That is hard. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Rams. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Extra point.
Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, it's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Rushed to his left. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Yeah, this is one of those cases, Mike, that the defense is so consumed with locking down all the receivers that they lose track of the quarterback. And after realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball, he tucks the ball down and not only picks up the first down, he picks up a huge chunk play.
Jackson now to throw on first down. On the run to the right. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Wanna quit?
3rd down, 3 to go.
Middle.
4th quarter underway, and here's Henry.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Throwing Jackson. Headed left, buying time. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Stafford going to give it to Cora. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2. They bring Judy in motion. 2nd down, it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen here to Cora. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Rams first down.
Throwing, Stafford. Crazy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, L.A. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll check this down to Corum out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. That's into the hands of Corum. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Stafford. That one into the hands of Atwell. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, it's Corum. He's to the 10. And he will score! Blake Corum. Touchdown, L.A. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
At their own 26-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He takes off. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
It is 2nd down and 5. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
More big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Flush to his right. Now he takes off, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd and 6.
No, we can't.
From the gun, Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Baltimore, first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. 2 timeouts, still in the back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here is 1st and goal. The design run here with Jackson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. One last throw here for Stafford. He's going to look deep for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with